Hi, boys and girls. It's time for another read aloud. For the last couple circle time videos, I've been promising this fun rhyming book. It's called Billy and Millie, Short and Silly by Eve B. Feldman. Now, all the book's words in this book rhyme. And for mom and dad, it's kind of a fun book about cause and effect. You can ask the children questions as I read. You can pause the video and talk about what happens on each page. Because although it's a rhyming book, and that's why I started to choose this book, it's also a great book to talk about what happens when something else happens, and then something else happens. Cause and effect. A great science lesson. So, Billy and Millie, short and silly. So, these are called short stories. Each story is separate, and there are 13, 13 little stories in this book. And I'm going to read each story to you so you can make up the rest of the words in your head. Stoops, hoops, scoops, oops. That's the first story. Do you know what stoops are? They're your front steps in front of your door. So I'll help you with the first cause and effect. They're sitting on their stoops, and look at them. They look a little bit bored. So they decide to play. What does Billy have? He has a basketball. They decide to play basketball. This is called a hoop. And when you play basketball, it's called hoops. They decide to play some hoops. But then Millie gets some scoops. What does she have? She has ice cream. And what's the effect? What happens? Oops, the basketball lands on her ice cream. So that's how each of the short stories works. So here comes the second one. Doc, rock. Shock. He's shocked because, here we go, croak. Ooh. Ape. Can you see something in the picture that rhymes with ape? You might have already guessed. You're right. You're right. Ape. Cape. Escape. Do you believe that could happen? All right. Here's another short story. Bike. Spike. Hike. Why does he have to hike the rest of the way home? You're right. The spike poked a hole in his tire. All right. Here's the next one. You ready? Pay close attention so you understand the story. Gnat. It's a bug, a little bug. Hat. Splat. Flat. Oh, here comes another one. Dream. Beam. Scream. When she was little, she dreamed of being a gymnast. Maybe you should have balanced on the back of your couch. Mom may not like that. But then she practiced and she won an award. She screamed. All right, you ready for this one? Pack, whack, crack, snack. You know what that thing is called that you put candy inside? You're right. It's a piñata. It's a piñata. You know what, boys and girls, for those of you who have birthdays during this pandemic, I'm kind of bummed for you because those birthday parties won't happen. But still, celebrate your birthday and have fun with it. Here we go. T. That's a golf tee. It's the little stick thing that you put your golf ball on. Tree. B. Flee. Flee means to run away fast. Why is he running away? What happened? Can you guess? I bet you can. Cause and effect. That ball caused those bees to chase him. Here we go. Flame. Blame. Shame. Tame. Oh, she tamed the dragon. All right, here we go. Room. Broom. Zoom. Boom. She busted right out of her ceiling on her broom. All right, here we go. Bunk. A bunk is like a cabin when you go camping. Bunk. Trunk. Skunk. Clunk. He closed that skunk inside. Do you think that would keep the skunk smell from coming out? I don't either. I think he would still smell it. You know, we always have skunk smells around here. Every day I drive to work, I smell skunks. All right, here we go. Cow. Now. Wow. Bow. A ballerina cow with a birthday cake. That's so silly. All right, here's another good story. Shop. Drop. Mop. Flop. Why did he flop? You're right, he flopped because he slipped on the water. The end. That's a great rhyming book, isn't it? It's so much fun. And all of those short stories were fun to read. Well, boys and girls, I'll be back later with another of my favorite stories. It's a little bit longer, so your elementary children might want to sit down and join in. It's called Katie No Pocket. It was one of my favorites from a long time ago when I was a little girl. Katie No Pocket. Come back and see us.